right, we're at the Tampa Audio Show and we have a car audio component to it. Finally, this is great. And here's one of the organizers, and ARC Audio.
ARC Audio, my name is Brian Mitchell.
How's it going? This is a really nice setup here.
Yeah, this is a 2012 Chevy Volt is what it started out as. Not really, that anymore. This is a design concept build. We're looking at the space in a car once there's no reason to drive. Self-driving cars, you're going to have a lot of extra time when you're commuting. So the interiors are going to change pretty dramatically when there's no steering wheel or brake pedals or anything else like that. So this is a concept build going with that idea. So we have a 49-inch curved monitor as your dash. So video games, we're using a Mac Mini for audio. We sell audio equipment, so we're mainly worried about that. We took this car and we cut everything from the VIN number down all the way back through, lowered the floor, just did everything that we could to make the environment more like what it'll be on an electric car. It's mostly going to be electric cars that are going to do this. Flat bottom, lots of room for the seat. The seat's in the center because some of these cars that are just a single person commuter, the seat's going to be in the center because it's a lot safer there. So it also has some advantages for audio, obviously. You're centered in between the speakers. We did a lot of metal work on the speakers, a 1/4-inch steel plate. Everything's mounted, drilled and threaded, and screwed the speakers through. The seat for entry and exit, it motorizes over to the driver's side door and then motorizes back to the center. In the back we have amp rack with 4 copper plated amplifiers, polished ends, and underneath the amp rack is the battery rack. And the amp rack is also doubles as a cooling rack because you have a lot of heat that you're dissipating. These are big Class AB amplifiers, so you have a small internal volume of the car. So having a water-cooled, glycol-cooled rack makes it easier on the inside of the car for cooling. Also lets us get to the batteries. We have 6 Lucas batteries for transport or for safety. We also have Perco switches on the back. We can turn off each bank of batteries separately, so if you have a bad battery for some reason, you can take that out. You turn those off. They also have voltage meters on there, so we can see if our voltage is getting low for demonstration purposes. Every panel on this car has been touched, including the door panels, the back panels. Everything has been done to maximize a really bad acoustic environment and make it as good as possible. So this car, we've been doing this a long time, so I'm going to say some heresy here and say that I will put it up against any home audio system. It's more like sitting in a studio space, and we're using some of the things that would normally be bad, like reflections, to give us some width outside of the boundaries of the car, front, back, side, get some vertical height, get a 3D square box really in the audio system. Underneath the hood up in the front, we cut a hole so you can see the woofers, but we put the woofers where the engine used to be. We made this into a full-size remote control car for demonstration purposes, so there's a winch motor in each wheel and another winch motor on a Mustang 2 front steering rack, so we can drive it by remote control. Makes it a little fun to do at shows. You don't have to be standing there, you can stand away from it and drive it.
Well, I gotta tell you, the fabrication is just unbelievable, and I don't know if it comes across in video, but I'm looking forward to this weekend, and we'll have a lot more viewing out here. But this is an early preview. The show's just getting started. Everybody's getting warmed up. We'll have videos of this car when we're inside, so more to come.